like to invite Lorraine to come up and quickly share just a few words about her experience as a President's Council member.
Our experience came from being in the emergency room with our younger son who had a lot of health issues, and we were in the emergency room almost every month for a year. So during that time, my husband and I got to be observing our emergency room at our Scripps Memorial. We're very impressed with Dr. Sean Evans, who at the time was the chief of staff. Very impressive doctor, watching him go around to all the patients, so respectful of our son. We were so impressed, we wanted to get involved with Scripps. How can we give back? So Dr. Evans says, well, you might want to consider looking at our President's Council, which we did. And my husband also was the chairman of the advisory board for 2 years, and we got very active with that. And what we've learned along the way is we've had the opportunity to meet wonderful physicians in this beautiful, wonderful setting like this evening. The Frontiers in Medicine is a fantastic opportunity to get involved with Scripps, meet our top physicians. We're very blessed to have Scripps in our community, a top hospital who attracts all the top talented and top in their field in physicians. So we feel very blessed to have the opportunity to meet them, know them. We've had personal experiences with them. Myself with Dr. Bushy, I must say she did my hysterectomy, did a wonderful job. And I have no scars. I'm very proud. She was amazing to have a woman physician. And as the chair, I have the opportunity to go out in the community and look and see what we want in our community and want to know about Scripps. And I really wanted to have this forum tonight specifically for women. I wanted it to be women physicians. I wanted it to be the stuff that we're interested in learning about, because we're always taking care of our husband, our children, and then we're last. So tonight, thank you all for coming, putting yourselves first. You should really, really be grateful that we have this wonderful group of women surgeons and physicians out there to look towards. Thank you for leading the way for women. We really appreciate it. And I want to thank my dear friend Vicki for opening her beautiful home so we can have this intimate evening.
Thank you so much to Scripps for all of your hard work and for sponsoring this event. It's very special, and thank you, Lorraine, for all your hard work. You know, I found that if there's something that we really want to do, that we will find a way, and if there's not, we find an excuse. But I think there are two things that we should never make an excuse for, and then one of them is taking care of our health, and the other one is supporting those who help us in those efforts. And I have always been very health conscious, but I've been hospital conscious for about 15 years. So I've served on hospital boards for 15 years, and first was a regional board over Kentucky and Indiana where we had several hospitals and nursing homes. And second was when I moved here to La Jolla and I joined Scripps Memorial's Community Advisory Board. And what I've found is, that the service to, when you look at the patients that are served and the lives that are literally saved, when you look at the number of employees that Scripps has and their families whose livelihoods depend on Scripps, and when you look at the vendors, the suppliers, the service providers who keep their doors open, it couldn't keep their doors up if not for the revenues they get from Scripps, it's a no-brainer. And I know that we're involved with a lot of organizations, but Scripps has a lot of tentacles, and it's a vital organization in our community. And separate from the advisory board is a President's Council. And we joined that soon after moving here, and I can't tell you how many times I have called foundation members, other people at Scripps, when it comes to medical advice and guidance for our family. And yes, I enjoy the educational opportunities. I enjoy the social aspect. But when it comes to having our families back, when it comes to our medical needs, that's been priceless to us. We can't go through life with catcher's mitts on both hands because we've got to be able to throw something back. And so I hope that you will join me in making sure that Scripps remains strong for us and for our families, and for the employees and their family members, and for all of the businesses that have count on Scripps, and especially for the patients, including those like my mom, who's traveled 2,500 miles to tap into Scripps healthcare system. And we appreciate each and every one of you, and we thank you so much for being here tonight. And if there are any of you that really don't want to go, we can have a ladies' slumber party afterwards.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you all for coming. Please ask any of the staff any questions if you have any questions about President's Council or how to get involved. We've got our physicians just for a few more minutes. But thank you again and have a great evening and enjoy that beautiful weather out there. And stay healthy. Dr. K back, you'll have to call her and get some tips. Good